Hello everyone, happy Sunday. I'm super excited to be here. My name is Colleen Gallagher if you have not met me before. And when you tune in, my unicorn horn of my hair there is like fully present. Anyway, we need to fix this. Okay, there we go. I was like, there was like a full little horn there. Anyway, if you've never been introduced to me before, I've never met you, welcome. I'm super grateful to be here co-creating the space together. I believe that social media is such a tool of connectivity. So when you're watching this live or on the replay, please make sure to say hello. Let me know you're tuning in. I'd really love if you could share with me what your favorite season is of the year. I know mine is summer, so how I'm setting my life up is that I'll always be living in summer. I want to live in New Zealand, Sicily, and LA. Those are my three main places. And so anyway, I'd love for you to share what your favorite season is as we're going into fall, winter-ish. And just say hello so I know to connect with you. And so I'm in the middle of a 31-day live series. If those of you who don't know and you're tuning in, the reason I'm doing this 31-day live series is because my third book in 3 years, I'm super excited, is coming out. It's called An Uncompromised Life. It's all about understanding how to overcome heartbreak, how to have a dialogue with your soul, how to really be committed to expressing who you are. And in each of these lives that I've done, I'm talking about a way that I've broken my own heart and the way that I've created it into a love story. Many of you who see me online or you've met me in person know that I'm very optimistic, I'm very positive, I'm very happy. Hey, Hester. But one thing that a lot of people don't know is that it's taken me a lot of heartbreaks to get to this point, or it's taken me a lot of pain. And so I want to share with you those different stories so that way you can maybe see it in yourself and expand to where it is you desire to go. And so when you're on this, or when you see it recorded, when you share this live and tag me, make sure to tag me, Yvonne, you get entered in to win few things at the end of the month. So first thing you get to win, let me see if I have it here, is my first book, Live Your Truth. I don't have it right here, but then you get my oracle cards, which is the Magical Creature Oracle cards. And then you get my third copy book signed. And then for the first person we pull, you get 2 one-on-one cards with me, or calls. And the second and third person, you get 1. And so it's totally free. All you have to do is share this live and tag me. And so for today's topic I want to get into is all about judgments. So a lot of ways that we break our own heart is through judgments. And what I mean by this is how we judge other people, and then how we actually feel other people are judging us. So what is a judgment? I'll break this down really simply. A judgment is anytime we just even look at the sky and go, the sky is blue. That's a judgment. You can say it's a statement, but depending on the frequency behind it, it's a judgment energy. Judging another person would feel like this. Their hair looks like that. They're doing this. What are they showing up online as? What are they showing up, or what are they wearing? Like, those are all judgments. And so the more that we judge others, the more that we actually disempower ourselves, and the more that we cause separation, and the more that we break our heart. The second thing that we do a lot of times is that we want to do something. We have a goal, we have a dream, we have a vision, whatever that it is, and we want to go do it, but we're afraid of what is our family going to think? What is our friends going to say? What is our partner going to say? What if we feel like we maybe don't have enough money as everyone else in the room, or we feel like we aren't worthy to be in that room, or maybe we're the only ethnicity in that room. And we have all these thoughts that come up of what are other people going to say and judge us about. And this, in many times when we either A, judge people, or B, we feel like people are judging us, it causes a huge, huge separation and a huge heartbreak. And the reason that I'm saying that it causes heartbreak is because if we are judging others, we're pretending that what we're seeing in them isn't actually related to us. And I talk about this a lot in my first book. Everyone is simply a reflection of us. So if I look at someone and I say, this is what I see in them, and I don't take responsibility for what I'm seeing, why I'm co-creating that, why that feeling is coming up in me, you're doing the same thing as separation, as I'm better than, you're less than. And when we do this unconsciously, unawareness of it, we cause multiple separations from our heart into other people, when in reality, as human psychology, what we deeply, deeply desire is connection. So become aware of how quickly you are to say, like, that person's so slow in the grocery line. This is taking forever. Why is this person not going? And the stop sign or stoplight just turned green. Look at how quickly, like, these things run out of our mouth, and how quickly we don't catch it. We simply just do it. Like, we simply just go and we judge and we judge and we judge. Or that person always has no makeup on. That person always has acne. Like, when we say things like that, how quickly we say it. Because those things are actually just a reflection of what we're not owning in ourselves. And it will continuously break our heart because you actually have that harshness, that cruelty on yourself, but you're lashing it out on other people. So the sooner you have this awareness, this dialogue transition from what am I saying to other people and how is it a harshness that's really internally with me, the sooner you allow a healing to occur for you to truly love yourself. Second part of this is that you really, really want to do something. Like, I've wanted to do many times, but I was so fearful of what people would say. Like, would they judge me? I didn't have enough money. I didn't look a certain way. Like, I literally had all these things. And so this judgment of self, of how others would view me, stopped me, like paralyzed me with fear to actually take the action that I desired to take to really empower me to go where I knew God really wanted me to go. So how do you start to transition this? You've got to marry this inner energy or this inner union within you of, I'm going to make a commitment to myself. I'm going to do this thing at this time because I know it's what I need to do. And no matter how many excuses, no matter how many things you find out to do to avoid that thing, you've got to show up. You've got to make the commitment to do it and to show up and to be happy about it and to have the most exciting energy you can have, and then be compassionate with yourself, even if it wasn't perfect. And in this act of practice, of showing up anyway through the judgment, of showing up anyway through the mind programming, of doing it, literally just showing up, even if it's like, I don't really want to be here, but I've got to be here. You know what? Just be honest with people and just see what authentically happens, because everything always has a energetic vibration. So even if you're being honest and authentic, like, I really don't want to be here, but I'm here. Hey, Jose, but I'm here. That authentic vibration that you're sharing out into the universe is going to attract someone who's going to guide you into feeling like you desired to be there, into feeling like there was an expansion, into feeling like there was something available there for you. And so in my own life, this is how I've learned to turn my life into a love story, is really understand where am I judging and how often am I judging, saying things out of my mouth, and where can I show compassion for myself. Second part is if I'm judging myself of how I'm showing up to something or what other people will think, I just go, you know what, this is part of my mission. I've got to be committed. I'm going to do this because these are my goals. These are the things that I want. Even if your goal is money, even if your goal is just to be happy, even if your goal is whatever, but if this is my goal, I'm going to show up and I'm going to do it because I made the commitment, and you're going to always grow through it. Hey, Janine. And through growing through it, this judgment of what other people will think of you, when you show up to something and you break through it, it always allows you to have a greater learning lesson or initiation or breakthrough that you didn't yet quite imagine you could have. And so that's what I wanted to talk about today, was judgment specifically. And so what I definitely recommend, if you're watching this and you want to go deeper into understanding judgment, understanding how you judge others and how you have others, like judging yourself, basically, those two duality, I definitely recommend my first book, Live Your Truth. I talk a lot about judgments in there, especially a lot of mean comments that men said to me about my scar and how I came to a healing with that, and how I came to understand everything as a reflection of what someone else is seeing, so you don't have to take it personally. And then I also highly recommend, if you're really, really feeling this, pre-ordering my third book, An Uncompromised Life, because that really takes you through a journey of really starting to understand what is your soul, how do you live with it, how do you experience it, how do you express it. And so all you have to do is message me Uncompromised below, or DM me, message me Uncompromised. Make sure you get the pre-order, because you guys, I know the pre-order is going to sell out super quick. We have like specific boxes with velvet envelopes. Like it's a journey that you're about to go on. And from what I've ordered, we already have about 20% of the pre-order sold out. So you're going to want to message me to get it. Second, if you're listening to this and you feel like you need some help with understanding what are your goals, how do you start to live with an uncompromised life? How do you start to really release judgments? How do you start to calm the mind of what other people are thinking of you? Because this is something I really struggled with, or I was really angry that other people never understood me. They never really wanted to help me. It felt like I would just have all this anger. I definitely recommend you reach out to me for one-on-one mentoring. For the month of October, I have one-on-one consultings at a lower price. Usually my consultings are $333. This month you can get it for $50. So I definitely recommend reaching out to me, like getting that. And then remember, when you share this, you get entered into win the opportunity to win my first book, my third book, my oracle cards, and a call with me at the end of the month. So with that, I just want to remind you, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for co-creating the space. Thank you for allowing you to invest your time and energy into the transmission coming through me. And when you're here, I just want you to know your pain is so close to passing. You are so close to your heartbreak being done. And you are absolutely worthy and deserving to fall completely in love with this beautiful world if you choose it to be that way. So again, message me to pre-order the book, An Uncompromised Life. We're almost sold out of the pre-orders, and enjoy this beautiful moment in time.